Hi guys, I'm gonna try something a little bit different today. We are gonna be playing a game, and here with me I have my best friend in the whole entire world, Jen. We have known each other for 14 years?
I think so.
A really, really long time. And Jen is an attorney.
I'm a Federal Employment Litigation Associate.
She also has a very long fancy title for the ABA.
Vice Director of Practice Services for the Young Lawyers Division.
It's fancy, right? And today, Jen is joining me for a game based on the book Dictators' Dinners. This book talks about all the different things that different famous dictators throughout history liked to eat. So I'm going to give her a food, and then she's going to try to match them up with one of the dictators. So we have a number of famous dictators up here. They are all conveniently labeled. The printer ran out of certain ink colors part of the way through.
I didn't notice that.
And I was gonna just like trash them and only use the names instead until I noticed Kim Jong-il is rocking some fabulous blue and white hair.
Yeah.
He kind of looks like an X-Man, and I was like, I gotta leave it.
Yeah.
Like, I have to. So we have all of our dictators here that she can choose from. Each of these will be matched up with one of the dinners. So we have Pol Pot from Cambodia, we have Adolf Hitler, Saddam Hussein, Benito Mussolini, Fidel Castro, Kim Jong-il, Gaddafi, Stalin, and Idi Amin from Uganda. So, are you ready to play?
Yes.
All right, so our first one is traditional Georgian cuisine, Georgia like the country in Eastern Europe, not like the state that we're in right now, including walnuts, plums, and pomegranates.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with Mussolini. I'm going to be very bad at this game.
It's okay. You know, close. Geographically very close. It is actually Joseph Stalin. He has, so even though we think of him as being Russian, he actually has family ties to the country of Georgia. And interestingly, one of his personal chefs was actually Vladimir Putin's grandfather.
Why not?
Yeah, it's a small boys club there. All right. A roughly chopped salad of raw garlic dressed with oil and lemon. So what's a garlicky country?
Gonna try Mussolini again.
Yes! Ding, 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 ding! It is indeed Mussolini. He would frequently eat just chopped garlic with lemon juice, but it gave him horrible stomach problems. So later in life, he had to switch to a different diet that included rabbit and chicken. And that seemed to help him out.
Why not?
All right, next one.
Those are both ingredients in my dog's food.
Next up, shark fin soup and dog meat soup.
Kim Jong-il.
Yes! Ding, 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 ding! Kim Jong-il, our lovely blue-haired looking dude there.
I think the printing did a great job for him.
I think so too. I think like he's not the dictator anymore, but I think he should take this to his stylist and be like, this is definitely the look for me. He reportedly had a very large team of women who were in charge of making sure that every grain of rice he ate was exactly the same size. He also thought that, I don't know, like of all the things to care about, Cobra stew. Looking for somebody.
Pol Pot.
Pol Pot. Ding, 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 ding. You are absolutely crushing this game. All right, that's just gonna stay there, that's fine. Camel milk, and also camel meat.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna guess Gaddafi.
Yep, nailing it. Absolutely crushing it. Crushing the game. Normally, his hair has a color.
Nope, looks better that way.
So he was very fond of camel milk and the camel hump, which is apparently the softest part of the camel to roast. He would frequently toss in some fruits with it, like apricots or like figs or plums. And apparently the camel milk was very bad for his digestive system and led to chronic flatulence, which is not something you want in a dinner. It's also really awkward when it's your dictator, which brings us to another famously flatulent dictator. Okay, who at the end of his life, this is important because his diet changed. At the end of his life, because of his flatulence, he switched to only consuming mashed potatoes and clear broth. This is a tricky one.
Please tell me it was Hitler.
It was! It was! was. So people today think of Hitler as being a vegetarian, and he was by the end of his life, but for most of his life, he actually wasn't. His favorite food was little baby pigeons that had been stuffed with pistachios.
Okay.
Yeah, and he only switched because he was having major gastric problems, and somebody told him that...
I mean, that seems like a good reason to switch your diet.
I guess so, yeah. No word on whether or not it actually helped him. I don't know.
I don't know if I hope that it did or not.
I hope it didn't. I want him to be embarrassed in every single dinner party he ever hosted. He also had a team of 15 food tasters. They would eat everything that he ate, and then he would wait 45 minutes. And if none of them dropped dead, he would assume that the food wasn't poison, and then he would eat it, but not before.
So it was cold by then.
Of course, yes, yeah. And all of the poor people who had to eat it, were expecting to be poisoned at any point. In the home stretch. Okay, next one. Lamb cutlets and fried bananas or plantains.
That's gonna be Castro.
Yes, nailed it. Got it in one. Have you gotten one wrong yet?
Yes, at the beginning. I had to guess Mussolini twice.
That's right. Okay, well, still absolutely crushing the game. I'm not keeping score, but if you've only gotten one wrong, then...
I'm winning.
You are winning. As you always do. It's a running thing around our friendship. Jen is, if you get to pick a teammate, you always pick Jen because she's always going to win. All right, so I'm going to tell you the next two, just so it's not like one.
Obvious.
And then, right. Yeah. One, a fish called mazgoof carp with olives. And the other one is oranges, roast goat, and cassava, but definitely not human flesh because he said it was too salty. This is a real quote.
I believe you. The cassava, I was gonna go for Amin or Amin,
yep.
And the other for Saddam Hussein.
Correct.
I've already forgotten what the other was.
The other one was very boring because the other one was just like fish and olives.
There we go.
So Saddam Hussein was a huge fan of fish. The fresher, the better. He also really loved Western foods, weirdly enough. So when he was captured in 2003, in his fridge they found a half-eaten tomato salad and a near-empty box of his favorite candy bar, Bounty Bars. So think of that the next time you're eating a candy
Why
bar.
not?
And our friend Edie down here, he was famous for being a cannibal. He was one of many African dictators who were accused of cannibalism. And he directly addressed the rumors saying, "I don't like human flesh. It's too salty for me." So do with that.
So I guess you're both admitting cannibalism and saying, but hey, not anymore?
Yeah, tried it once, not my thing. He also is very famous for his voracious appetite for oranges. He would repeatedly eat as many as 40 per day because somebody told him that they were nature's Viagra. You think after eating the first 20 that like
you'd figure it out.
I mean, I guess. He also really loved American fast food, specifically KFC. So that is our game.
I win!
Absolutely smashed it. Yes, I will put more information about Dictators Dinners down below. If you are interested in buying this book, you can find it online on Amazon or at a lot of independent retailers, hopefully near you. So yes, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.